Alright. I thought I was going to do a stream, but I'm just going to record this next video. I wanted to make sure I get the video.
So, we finally got it. How does it feel?
I said, how does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt?
Just my pride, Catherine.
You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Yeah, sorry. I had picked up, I had to do I started out with a live stream on this next video, and then I kept getting stuck, and I
Those
kept...
woodcutters by the forest.
I'm gonna pause. So I kept playing, and I kept dying, and the mission took forever for me to finally get, so I just did it off camera, because I was just getting too angry with it. Gosh, man, I didn't think I'd ever get through it, but it was all a sneaking mission, and I absolutely hate any sneaking mission in any game. I hate them. I absolutely hate them with a passion. And I kept dying and getting caught and over until finally I just watched a video on somebody else do it, turned the camera off, and tried again. But my God, dude, that mission really pissed me off to no extreme. I finally got through. I snuck around, and now we're getting ready, I believe, to go to the next map, which is cool. So with that, let's continue on.
Weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got a silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hynek of Kunstadt, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sugdal.
He's a drunkard, and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek. Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. You know him, Henry?
I know him. And I think I know why they say what they do about him.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
I'm just excited to go to the new map. Because I heard it's bigger. I don't know how much bigger, but I've heard it's bigger. Which is super cool. I may have to eat some food. I feel like my guy's got... It looks like the Skull and Crossbones is on the Hungry tab. I don't know if that means he's... At least it looks like the Hungry tab.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
This is the castle from the beginning of the game.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Kuttenberg. Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fort...
Let's get some food in my belly, because I think I'm really low. Yeah, 14 nourishment. We need to eat. Oh, that didn't give me crap.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
No, that's more down to his Hungarian cousin.
Anybody got any food? I need some food ASAP.
Careful!
That's not food.
Good day to you, friend!
God be with you.
Did you do what I asked you to?
Yes, sir. Everything's in order.
Everything? Really? You didn't forget anything?
I don't think so, sir. I tried my best, sir.
Well done. Drop.
Let's get some food in our belly.
By tomorrow. There's something else I need. You can go now. All right. I must be going. Good health to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me see here.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends.
Ah, the jerk.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like...
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas, but instead...
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation.
Here? To my...
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, but I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting them. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my...
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas and Catherine here,
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here.
Aye, we know each other well.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnock, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He did.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnock,
Disturbed? Why?
well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other. I'm sure if you're interested in the details.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of... It made me a little nervous. In the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinnock he had...
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas...
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to...
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to wear...
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great... But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's great...
But what if the sovereign is truly...
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about...
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for...
Just an offer. So you...
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans K. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein.
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters.
I think I'll go to bed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, mate. I'm gonna go down and get me a bath before I head to bed, huh? Okay, is it upstairs? Let me see. No, D.
You silly doggy. Good evening. What do you...
What do you have for... Oh, I want to lay down with you.
Thanks. And have a nice day, friend.
Lord Pisa...
Yes, sir. I prepared...
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress. Good to see you.
Guten Abend.
How's it going, Captain?
Sehr interessant.
Very
I
interesting.
thought you were helping Siska.
What of it?
Zum Glück nicht. If you're looking for einen Pfuschen, try your luck elsewhere.
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army...
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? But they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund kept... Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What?
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided...
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the...
Das trifft den Nagel auf den Kopf. And yet, that carrot-top Schweinehund lets the monks in the Zealots monastery fuss over...
How do things work around here?
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatowitz. And it isn't really. These Banditenbanden have settled in there. A bunch of dozzers who'll easily... So God will. These evil times will soon be over.
Let's see.
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit der Hilfe Gottes, Mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him a fat Lösegeld to leave the villages in the vicinity fared even worse.
What happened?
They razed Mesolis and Opatowitz. There was nothing left but ashes and stones. They haven't been here since then. But who knows what tomorrow may bring? Der Teufel soll's. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Okay, we need to get some sleep. So upstairs we go. Sorry, mate.
God be with you.
Careful!
Damn, that's a lot of sleep. 12 hours? Good lord.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Ziska?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. in case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
No need to be so formal with me. Let's take some food, yo. Oh, it just goes straight down? That's pretty cool. It's got all my stuff in it. Okay. Just getting on my, keep that on. And I think that's about good. Wonder how far... Oh, bub.
I'm sorry.
We definitely ain't stealing. Alright, so no Ziska up here. So we will go back downstairs. Alright, so can't get in that way. Is he over here? So, need to find a way to go downstairs.
Careful. All right, I will, but I've got to go now. If my wife saw us, I'd be in deep shit.
All right. How about a kiss farewell?
Are you serious?
You see,
What
my
about
Nidama? We aren't idle here. My man trained like that every day.
I'm sorry.
Fucking hell! Why would he come here?
Why wouldn't he?
Okay.
Oh, damn, aching legs.
This dude looks drunk, don't he? Nope, not in here. Not in there. Oh boy, this place is a maze, man.
This woody was all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, it's strange. Crook.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? That's...
Yeah, not so great. I'm feeling...
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here.
They can wait a while longer then. First, I have to fix myself up and tell Catherine to prepare. You go ahead without me.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far. I'm not surprised. He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for...
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a...
I'll be going then.
Hello. I'm just holding a discussion with the cap.
That's not how. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Watch and learn.
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome.
I get the feeling you'd run instead.
Leave him be, meine Dame. Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now look here, I was just being polite.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw. So you... Pullcock, come here. The first to bleed loses.
Oh crap. Golly gee willikers. I don't want my sword to be poisoned though. I think we could have won that, dude. Oh yeah, shit.
Well, you haven't shown yourself to be very man.
Well, at least you don't have to go to confess.
Don't worry about it, lad. Pullcock has the strength of a bull.
What?
Ah, nothing. You know what? Take them. At least you'll have something to hide behind.
I better be going. The Margrave is expecting me.
Wait.
He said he'd be along in a while. How did you know that?
A woman's intuition.
Kind of want to go back and fight the dude.
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But it's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here.
Well, it wasn't the best circumstances to meet Zizka in. They sent him to the Trotsky. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zizka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine, let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name?
Let's see.
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his...
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon, we were ambushed while bathing in a pond. And then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
You can't even imagine it,
I certainly cannot, in truth. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Bergov.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly...
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that...
Well, no one let him go this time.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. And do you want to tell me anything else? Besides about Toth?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now... By the way, you said you were in von Berghoff's dungeon. And I can imagine how... Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
I just thought something up.
Henry, what exactly did you tell them? What you might consider to be a minor detail might be something of utmost importance.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
But you said you had time to think? So how was it then?
Well...
I've had better liars than you fail to trick me. So tell me, what came out of those loose lips of yours?
Although it wasn't me who told him...
What information?
About Liechtenstein. That he's in Kuttenberg. I'm really sorry, sir, but... Well, they tortured us.
But you've nothing to be ashamed of. I think it's too much to expect anyone to hold their...
But Lord Liechtenstein... What if they killed him because of us?
John went straight into the lion's den. He knew the risks. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Berghoff has him...
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
Oh. And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go!
Dope. Okay, well, looks like we're setting up for some good stuff here. Between Trotsky
What is your
and
plan?
Kuttenberg. That's awesome, dude. Am I supposed to follow... That's him up there, isn't it?
The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this, unless he's too drunk.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
Oh, so all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Inek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanish alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway, how much farther is it?
Still a long way to go. Shall we speed up?
Aye. The sooner we get there, the better.
New map, baby. See how big this place is. Oh, geez, oh, Pete, this is a long trip. Holy cow, there's a long trip.
What might happen?
The Devil's Den. We'll keep doing some main story stuff, and then in the video, whenever we get to the freedom, to pretty much go wherever we want, and then I can do all my side missions.
I warned you you had it coming, you drunk!
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a groschen for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Oh, boy. I don't have the strength, man.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Oh shit, here we go, dog. I wish my guy had more health. Oh no.
Fuck you!
You can't fight it. I didn't do too out on that one. I gotta get my witch thing going, my Master Strike.
Dismount. I hope our journey.
Surround him! You'll die for that, you bastard! Get!
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too.
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps if he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the Devil's Den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us...
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about... This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day.
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, and I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened.
That's nice of you.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. And fuck, it pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard...
Fuck.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week?
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him that. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat prize on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill it. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it may...
I was going to hire some muscle for help here.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody... Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about...
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hit them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for some west of here.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be...
Great! At least I won't have to carry them.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Okay. There's my...
So hop on, we have to ride.
What a nag, fool.
How did you meet Shishka
Christ,
anyway?
wounds! Watch
We
out
tried
with
to
that
capture him,
horse.
but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks him through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially to your family. If my wife gave birth to something like that, I wouldn't know whether to fetch a priest or a shovel.
You don't know shit about my family, so keep your mouth shut.
Or what?
Or... you'll see.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Ah, come on, you do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which, would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Not gonna let us fast travel, huh? We're gonna have to go the whole way. damn, how far is this place? Kidding me?
I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Oh, almost done. Oh, not done yet. Finally. The camp is near. There's a path above the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. You can smell the wench from miles away. But he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our...
This man.
Hey! You don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below, Law, and something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One of those places. Let's look at all of them.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by...
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves.
Come on then.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Do I have a... No, I don't. I was gonna say if I had a bow and arrow, I was gonna try and kill some of these deer.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we're done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help me.
I am helping you. I found you the best place. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Odil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons.
Of course not.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something back.
We're moving. No stalling.
You have as much fun as watching grass grow. Right. enough playing around. Dig. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lord Yell. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench?
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life. Some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are. Aye, lad, do not sulk. This really must be it. See?
God. Will you take the Right.
Let's go.
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then.
Let's see here. Let's see what we can drop. Oh, 37 of these. That's probably why. No, we can move some of the horse. There we go.
Go! Women, my fan is a wiener.
I think I've heard that one before.
For
fuck's sake, enough! Torture!
No other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll out the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
Now I think we're going to the ambush point, I believe.
Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best pick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother.
Oh, looks like we got some possible bandits, I believe. Or this is...
Waters of harlots and brats from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest.
Oh, this is it.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka, just kill me.
Did we find those cannon?
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose.
Aye. Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, we at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious.
Aye.
But what?
I would put it a little further back.
Ah, look who's...
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the best...
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a...
Shut up! We'll do it.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubianka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest...
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we gonna fire hand cannons? Probably. Cutscene. So that must be Liechtenstein.
Are we there yet? You know how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul!
What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Matilda!
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiot!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
Oh, crap.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender until you hang alongside the...
The only one surrendering will be...
Oh, Rupert. Bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they...
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what?
We are here by the order of the Lords of Lipa. Release Sir Hinnek, and you won't be harmed.
What's the dry devil to the Lords of Labour?
They have all the authority.
And what about you? The way you look, you could pass for a chamber...
Kurva.
You can't blame them. Have at them!
All right, I'm just adding this part into the game. I had to re-record.
If you're not
I finally beat this mission. This was by far the dumbest fucking mission in this game. The dumbest mission, dude. They should be ashamed at how fucking stupid that was, that mission. Oh my god, dude. They made it so hard. Shame on them, dude. Shame on them. That was insane, dude. Like, for real, dude. That was too much, man. That game had to do something about that. Why can't I move the horse? Shame on them, dude. For real, dude. That was the dumbest shit I've ever done. This guy's got all kinds of good weapons, though.
We should get out of here.
The sooner we're go...
Like, for reals, man. That mission was the dumbest thing I've ever done, dude. That made me so mad. Oh my god, dude. And it sucks too because
Welcome back, Hinnek.
I wanted to beat it so I could keep playing the game because I want to play the game.
For you,
but...
I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. We have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? That old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den.
All right, have it your way. Henry, but back to the point, Devil.
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No,
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail.
But first you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tap.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right.
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. Like Henry said, we need more people. The three of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely...
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubianka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised.
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the...
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the top.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't need...
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere.
What about Bahuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's not...
Fuck!
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are...
I don't want any dirty peasants.
In that case...
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
I'll visit the town first. The sooner we find Liechtenstein...
What is it with this bird?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you...
Game saved. Get up. Oh, they refilled my health, thankfully. Alright, so now we'll end here. Holy cow, dude. Man, that took forever. Yeah, that was not fun. But yeah, we did it there. I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe down below. Till then, catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one, and thank you for watching.